Welcome back, HCL fans. I'm Gordon Sine, coach of the New Jersey Giratinas. Today, joined by Bnash, who's going to join me for today's Pickem video.
What up? I don't know what the fuck to say. This shit done.
Fair enough. So, first game we have Gaytor versus Valordin. We got the Salandits versus the Darmanitans, and now when looking at the picks for this week, we saw that Valor was favored over Gaytor. However, there are people confident.
There's no question.
There are people confident in Gaytor. So, Bnash, why did you pick Valor?
Experience. I mean, who would you rather bet on the racing horse? The horse that just was born yesterday, or the one that's been running for half their life?
That's fair. Yeah, I definitely see where you're coming from, and the real reason I picked Gaytor is two reasons. Valor always gets hacked out.
You picked Gaytor?
Yeah.
You got way too much confidence in the boy.
Okay, Valor gets hacked out a lot, and also Gaytor has a hard team to build around. I do think Valor has the stronger team, but if Gaytor can make the right Silvally set, maybe the right Smeargle set, or even bring Zoroark, with those three, it's hard to build to counter all three of those, when Silvally can be any type, and Zoroark can run around disguised as anything, so it's...
I mean, if you know your opponent has a Zoroark, you always plan for it to be the first mon or the next mon out.
That's true.
So you're never just going to hit a random fucking psychic move on a dark type that you know is the possibility of being there.
That's true. It's still something there, something hard to build around, but I definitely went with the underdog here. Valor obviously has the experience from league battling, so it'll be a fun battle to watch. Next up, we have William versus Red, the Scizors versus the Delphox, and this was really close. These picks were neck and neck. Now, for coaches, it was pretty much tied. The fans decided to side with William here. So, Bnash, why Red in this battle?
All right, I saw Red's team compares to William's team. All right, this is one thing I gotta say. William went for all-out force. There was absolutely no heavy defensive mons. Red at least had two. Off the top of my head, I can remember was Mega Slowbro and the Type Null. Those two are fucking... Actually, three, because he had a Gliscor as well. Those three are bad as hell. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm not gonna fucking die. Then I remember, what is it? Will had a whole bunch of offensive mons rather than nothing that can take a hit.
That's fair. Definitely fair. The thing with Red that I've been doubting from the start is he has a mix of weather. He has mons that benefit from rain. He has Tyranitar, which sets up sand. And then he has mons like Torkoal that need the sun and things. So until I can see what he does with his weather, I don't know how to feel. Now, there's a chance he doesn't even bring weather. And maybe that's going to be his strategy, to not have conflicting weather. But I don't know. I feel like...
bringing the mon that has sandstorm damage along with the mon that brings rain. Yep, that's a good idea.
I feel like Williams got a shot in this battle. But again, they're both people without league experience. So it's hard to call. I'm not really sure how that battle's going to turn out. But I just went with the guy that I thought had a more planned out team. Red's team still confuses me a little bit, but I'll have to see how he uses it. Alright, so next up we got the Tympoles versus the Venusaurs, and Fish versus Collin. And so it was pretty clear that a lot of people
it's unanimous that everybody's going against Collin, because everybody hates Collin. Hashtag.
Oh, no. I think the real reason why I think the real reason why here is that Fish's team. I think it's Fish's team. With the rain team he has plus league experience, it's definitely a threatening team. Now, Collin does have league experience himself, so I can see why it could be a closer battle than projections or show here, with the picks. But Fish's team is just very threatening. There's a lot of threats running around on that team, especially if you get Mega Swampert in the rain. What lives a hit from that? Nothing.
Depends. If you can get rid of the Swampert first, everything lives.
That's fair. That's pretty fair, I guess. So, yeah, why did you think Collin's got this? Like, what did you see with Collin's team?
You think I know anything about Fish? I don't know anything about Fish. Haven't talked to the man. Haven't seen any way he plays. So I'm going for the other person because I at least have some experience. I at least think I know some side.
All right, fair enough. That's, I guess, fair enough argument. So you've seen Collin battle? I gotcha. Especially with that Celesteela. Collin knows...
I don't think he's gonna win in the long run. That's just to give him pity points.
Collin does know how to use a Celesteela, though. I will give him that. So moving on, we have EpicMic versus Rozzy, the Bronzongs versus the Avaluggs, and once again we saw a mix of choices here, a mix of picks. Yeah, pretty split. So why Mick over Rozzy?
This one is a tough one because I know Mick is in it for the memes. There's nothing else. Mick is in it for the memes, and so is Rozzy to a point. But I feel like Mick is that underdog that's going to win this. I don't know. It's just that hunch. I like to place gambling bets, and this would definitely be one I would not bet on.
That's fair. That's fair. So speaking on this game, once again, we have a game of two coaches with no league experience. So that's a huge factor to see who will come out on top, see who handles it better. But just looking at Mick's team, he has a lot of mons with paper-thin defense, like Kartana and Blacephalon. And Rozzy has a pretty diverse set. I think a big mon in this battle is going to be Infernape. Wait!
I got a question. Didn't Mick say he's bringing a physical Blacephalon?
He might have. It's
if
Mick.
I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Didn't he say he's bringing a physical Blacephalon?
He might have. I don't know. It's Mick. Mick brings weird sets. I could see him bring the Dunsparce. But speaking of this game, I think Infernape's definitely a huge threat to this team with Kartana there. I don't know if Rozzy will bring it. But on top of that, he's got Galvantula, who gets sticky webs, can slow the team down. Also Gyarados. Just those three together are scary threats. And if he runs Intimidate on Gyarados, physical Blacephalon ain't doing anything. So
I really hope he brought physical Blacephalon. That would be funny.
Yeah, that will be a good game to see. Good way to see how these coaches do with their teams and new to league battling. So moving on, we have another pretty unbalanced pick here. We have the Haunters versus the Lapras, Cog versus Mike. So, why...
Oh yeah, nobody believes in Cog. Nobody believes in Cog.
Except maybe Collin and William. Yeah. And I think that's more because it's Cog rather than...
Yeah, he's just slow. That's it. There's nothing to it. He's just really slow. He does this stupid play all the time. That's probably because he is born stupid, but that's all he does.
Okay. Let's not give Cog too much crap here. But Mike has...
I'm giving him the advantage. I'm being generous to him.
You picked Mike over Cog, but...
Yeah.
But advantage, if you want to claim that's what it is, then fine. Anyway, Mike has league experience, obviously. He's done a lot of team building for other people to help out. So he knows what he's doing. Cog never has done a league battle. So right then and there, it's pretty unbalanced. On top of all that, Mike also has a very threatening team. There's a lot of things that are hard to prep for, especially Latias. So there's a lot that threatens Cog in this battle, and I don't know if Cog has the mons to pull it off, but if he pulls off the upset, I think a lot of people will be shocked here.
I'll give him $20. I'll give him $20 PayPal if he wins. I swear to God, I will.
You heard it here first, Cog. $20 are on the line. So moving on to our last game is the game I'm playing this week, and I'm playing against Golem's Aerodactyls. Now, I'm not gonna comment on the game. I'm just, because I have okay. I don't want to be biased. I don't want to give a biased opinion. But on top of that,
I can't give an opinion on this either because I'm biased too.
Okay, but just looking at all the projections and picks, It's looking pretty even. I think I have a slight advantage when it comes to picks, but what has you picking Golem over me besides the fact that he has league experience?
Oh, I just don't like you. Plain and simple. I don't like Golem either, but it's like the lesser of two evils, you know. Would you rather get shot by a gun or stabbed by a knife? I choose the knife every time.
Why would you rather the slow, painful death?
Because I find enjoyment in that.
Fair enough. Alright, Bnash. Alright, well, those have been your week 1 picks here on the channel.
Where's my money? I heard I was going to get paid for this. Where's my money?
You were never getting paid for this. You DM me asking, can I do stuff on the channel? I want to be funny.
I don't remember this. I got kicked out of this channel twice. Why would I ever want to come back without pay?
Oh, well, thank you for joining me this week, Bnash, and we look forward to watching all the battles this week. Until next time.
Cog, you're not getting money. Cog, you're not getting money.
Make that clear. Until next time, I'm Gordon Sine, signing off.